picked up a transmission from a disabled Advent troop transport that the Resistance locked down in this area. The aliens haven't managed to get this thing moving, so we're going in to try and seize whatever materials we can from it. They won't be happy to see us. Eliminate any hostile resistance and secure the area.
Alright, we are going on Operation Viper Chicken. We're raiding an Advent troop transport that somehow hasn't been able to get off the ground, and we're going to steal all of its stuff. This is one of the supply raid missions. I don't know if the last Chosen is in this area. I don't think so, but the Chosen usually show up on missions like this, so if he is around, this is the mission he'll show up in. So let's get on the ground.
Menace 1-5, the Advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
And we've got an elite heavy with us. Nice. And he's got a grenade. Cool. So this mission we're bringing Alan, Mitsuma, Zar, Saba, our elite heavy, Theron, Eisen, Markel, and Waldy. So we've got 2 snipers on this mission, and I lucked out on having a wide open map, so that'll be really helpful for us. So Mr. Waldy is going to scout.
A little further.
So I have 2 snipers now, 2 different sniper rifles with upgrades. One of them is specialized around critical chance, so it has a superior laser sight, and Waldy's also carrying Talon rounds, which give him another 20% to his crit chance. So he's got plus 40 right off the bat. And he's got focus fire, automatic plus 10 aim, and plus 10 crit chance. So right out of the gate, he's got plus 50 critical chance on his shots. So the idea behind him is he's going to be critting a lot. And Alan, he's got the scope and the expanded magazine, and he's got tracer rounds. So he's more accurate, but he doesn't crit as much. So that's the idea behind these 2 different ones. Alan is going to be a bit more reliable, I hope, in terms of shooting, while Waldy is going to have these big shots, and that's going to help with his pistol too. Okay.
No need to ask twice. Location confirmed. Got it. Got it.
And Mitsuma.
Go, go, go. Covering.
Sectopod. Okay, so this mission told me that a large concentration of robotic enemies are on the map. It didn't tell me there was a sectopod in this mission from the Shadow Chamber. That suggests to me that it's a sectopod prime because they have stealth plating, which means the Shadow Chamber can't detect them. It only told me there was a Spectre Prime, or Spectre Primes and heavy mechs on this mission. So that suggests to me, like I said, that it's a Sectopod Prime.
Headed there now.
But I have 2 technicians, because I know it was all robotic enemies, so I can zap them to death if I really want to.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I don't know where this transport is supposed to be. Don't see any supplies yet. Find them soon enough.
Aye. On my way.
I will serve more ably than ever.
Good copy.
But now that I've seen that, I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Because a Sectopod Prime is,
Rolling.
that's probably one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. Aside from the Andromedon Prime.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Understood. Holding. Affirmative. Going now. Got it covered.
Okay.
Moving to position.
I'm kind of sketched out. I really would like to know where that stuff is.
On the move.
Okay, nothing yet.
Let's keep going. On the move. Moving out. Moving out. Moving to designated coordinates. Roger. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Patience.
In position. Moving to position.
Okay, if I don't see anything on this move, alright, time for a scanning protocol. Okay, there's mechs over there. And probably mechs and a Spectre Prime there. Okay. So, I think I should pull back and deal with these mechs first. I think that's going to be a bit more intelligent because I don't know what else is over here. That's also the edge of the map though. So there's not going to be anything else if I keep heading that way. And there's heavy cover positions back here for me to take. Okay. Alright, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we'll go here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And we're still in concealment, remember.
Got it covered. On my way. Confirmed.
So it's not as bad as you might think
On my
to
way.
head this way.
Underway.
Ready to get to work then.
And I think the Sectopod might be over here too. So
Moving to Overwatch.
I want to deal with everything else before we tangle with him. Because we don't want a double activation with a Sectopod. And I can hear them moving closer. Ooh, that is all specters. Okay. Alright, so Mark and Theron move that he won't be seen. He can go right there. My boy, the Elite Heavy, can get moving.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. head down now. Moving.
We want Tsar in a good position. And we want Markel in a good position. I think I'm going to run and gun.
Running and gunning. Let's do this.
And Overwatch, just so I can get him on Overwatch, because it's important that he takes a shot if we do get revealed.
Sure. Solid copy.
And we'll have Theron go back here.
Standing fast. On Overwatch, scanning.
Okay. So, Alan. A Spectre Prime. He has a 107% chance to crit if he hits. So let's take it. Nice.
Let's fight on. This'll be bad.
Don't say that, Waldy. Come on. That's my line. So what's he gonna do? Okay, he cloaked and then immediately revealed. Okay. So he stayed out in the open. He disappeared for his reveal move, but then reappeared because he was flanked. So Alan is going to take this for a 75% chance to crit. Another 13 damage, that's good.
I'm spotted.
He's probably going to cast Horror though. Or maybe not. He's going to move into cover, okay. And that means Markel can straight up finish him with the stock.
Down, thousands to go.
Then he can hip fire this guy as a free action. He's also got blue screen rounds loaded into his rifle, so he does extra damage to robot enemies. Everything on the map is a robot enemy. So he's gonna finish this guy.
Okay, so I got one.
It's a picture of IMO bot for those of you watching from home. Mr. Elite Heavy is gonna rush these guys and get a nice flank. Okay. Now.
Absolutely.
Let's go there with Tsar.
Absolutely.
We got our boys
Moving to
moving up
designated
here.
position.
Isaac can move up. And Eisen can do a ton of damage to these guys. He's gonna electrocute them both,
Get ready
like
for
so.
a shock.
Good damage. And he's gonna disorient them both. Nice. So, mark this guy in heavy cover. lightning hands for just a free action shot.
Focus! I'm spotted.
We'll try again with the SMG. Free action again. He's going to shoot again. And he's going to execute that guy with the repeater and kill him. Nice. So that means we can flank this guy with the shotgun and just destroy him. And volume of fire the last guy. Good. Okay, now I think we regroup in this blown out building here.
Not a problem. Right, I'll go.
Just give me a few seconds.
Moving on target location. Let's do this. On my way. Not a problem. Ready to engage. Ready to go. Back in. Back online. Good to go. Come in, Overwatch.
And Overwatch, of course. So now Eisen
Sure
is going to go here and scanning protocol again. I see it. Right here. Sectopod, and he's huge. That is a Sectopod Prime. And my dog is gonna pop off. So, Sectopod Prime, we're gonna be up here when we deal with it. I think that's gonna be our plan of attack here, if we can get guys up there. Can we do that? I don't think there's a ladder. No, we can't. So, our next best option is going to be in this building, I think. So, Theron's moving up.
Stepping off. Right. Okay. Finally.
It's not going to be so bad because we have so many guys that can disable him.
Heading out.
And, I mean, I brought EMP bombs, blue screen rounds, and 2 technicians to stun mech units. So,
Come get some.
it's not so bad. But,
I'm on it.
if we mess up,
Covering now.
we're going to mess up hard. I think we go back into concealment with our assassin, I think. Now that I think about it. Just to get some extra eyes ahead of us. Oh god. Theron, what are you doing? Oh dear god, no. Theron, no, please. What have you done? Theron, no. Why did you do that? Oh boy, okay. Well, we can see him if we move up, so that's what we have to do. My dog does not like something that's outside. The turret is going down. Alan can see it from there. I think Mitsuma's gonna hide and move this way to give me some intel on stuff coming in. Because I know there was a pod of mechs over here. I don't know if it was this pod. It might have been. Meanwhile, if I move up to here with Czar, that means Theron will lose his shot on the sectopod. Should be able to hit it from there with Czar though. Yeah, he can get an EMP bomb right juicy right there. So that's what he's gonna do. Okay. And he is shut down. Excellent. That is excellent news. Okay, we're gonna overdrive with Eisen. He's gonna try to be a hero this mission, I think. And he's gonna haywire protocol the Sectopod Prime. Alright, Eisen. Don't let me down. 54%. Fuck yeah.
Got it.
And now we see the oh, that shut down all those mechs. Nice. So there's only 2 of them I really have to worry about. Okay.
Moving to designated
Well, Alan can go into heavy cover and hunker.
Holding position.
Overwatch.
On my way.
Sava can get here. Can you get that acid bomb into position? Not quite. Okay. So Overwatch.
Overwatch.
The Elite Heavy is gonna go there in Overwatch. And Turret's gonna Overwatch. We just Overwatch for the mechs coming in. Alternatively, Theron could just do this. Do that, kill all those mechs for me. Throw your little bouncy ball. Nice. But that other pod is gonna activate, that's fine. Smoke screen. Okay. So that's going to end at the start of the alien turn. So we got 2 more turns with this thing. That's gonna end this turn. Okay. Kill this mech for me, Mr. Turret. Good.
I serve now, and receiving enemy fire.
It's fine, get rid of that Overwatch. Shoot this guy. Good. And now Eisen can safely move up. And just demolish this guy, I think. 10 guaranteed damage and he's dead. This last guy's gonna be a pain because he's standing right next to the tree.
I'm going.
Here we go then.
Position confirmed. Roger that.
How are we gonna deal with him? No, we don't want to do that. I think we just overwatch him because he'll have to move to get eyes on us.
No problem.
All set. Eyes on the prize. Got it covered. I'm on it.
Oh, hello. Another pod of mechs.
Trying to flank us.
Good thing we overwatched.
Hard target, minimal damage. Armor still holding. Big deal. Enemies on the move, they're flanking us.
So we are under attack out here. Even weaker now.
Okay, so they're spread out a bit. And he's gonna come in. And he's gonna flashbang all my guys, probably. Or he can just accomplish nothing. Okay. So, Mr. Sectopod is gonna go into high stance. Oh, he's bugged out. He's still stunned, apparently. Oh, the blue screen rounds really messed him up. Okay. Alright, well. That's fine, he can draw some fire for me. Meanwhile, Theron can grab this. Okay. And shred this riot mech. Good, now we have to deal with this little flank happening here. Saba has to move. And Mitsuma
Heading to that location.
can go there. None of them are particularly weak right now, so we'll wait for him.
Absolutely.
Czar, however, can get the EMP bomb action going like so.
This is for you.
This is why I brought EMP bombs. Zap. That one shut down because of the EMP bomb. We can combat protocol this one in the back to just get rid of him. Good. Now our heavy can move up the flank. Sectopod is still stunned, so we'll have to worry about that later. Dead. And hit this guy. Okay. Eisen can go there. Markel can go there, and Wally can go here.
Yes, sir.
And Alan is still concealed. He could just do this kind of business and stay in concealment. Because we're only going to see him if they're really close.
Good riddance.
Okay, let's get some action on this mech. And bang.
Hippie armor.
And he's toast.
There you go. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Nope.
Status
And that's all
confirmed.
she wrote.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Didn't get to see the Sectopod in action, unfortunately. But, I mean, better to take it out of the fight than having to deal with it. Because if he starts firing his cannon, he's... whew. The Sectopod Prime doesn't get the Wrath Cannon that the normal Sectopod does. But it gets all the extra actions. So it runs up to you and starts shooting its regular guns. And since it fires every turn and has a ton of health, it can be tough to deal with. Mr. Eisen was the MVP of that mission in my books. Because of that 52% hack. Nice.